Hey guys, once you go and check a bunch of domains that you've been looking at, they've got some signs of good scores. You looked at things and thought, okay, let me check these for spam, and you decide to check them for spam. What can I do now? This I found was a big deal because at first I was going about this backwards. I'd look for the good scores and then check for spam and stuff. I'm kind of still doing that now, but I'm going about it in an order that makes sense for me, as opposed to what I was doing before. Before, I might be looking at Ahrefs for backlink checker and then coming back and doing the rest of the checks for things like spam. But you know the problem is, you're gonna find a lot of websites that have decent domain ratings or domain authority, but you keep hitting the spam over and over again, or even a suspicious entry, right? Tough one, man. So, what's better? Go the other way around. Find some of these shortcut lists that you find you trust, if you go and trust any, or set your filters in a place like Spamzilla and some of the other places. Don't just look in one place. I find it's important. They categorize differently, and so they're processing the domains differently, so you can find different lists in different places. But again, just do a Google search for buy expired domains if you're not even sure where to start, and you'll start popping these things up. Okay, so just be aware that some of the guys that create lists like this might be selling their own domains. Doesn't necessarily mean that they're bad domains. Because you can kind of fake scores. You can do stuff that forces scores up. But one thing you want to check to see is whether there's a lot of spam. Right? So make sure to get that check in. Then you can check other stuff. You can check archive.org. One thing I find that's a quick check, I'm just going to show you. Say I get some clean ones. What can I do now? I can take just those. I can copy those, right? I can get rid of the rest and copy those. And I can do something like this. I'll paste that list into Excel. And then I'll take my SpyFu precursor and pull that down maybe. And then that way, I'm just going to show you this in quick motion, equals that and this to get the link complete for each of those domains. These are SpyFu links for each of the domains. Okay, and I can paste that here as values. Okay, and I'm doing this because I have tools. Okay, so the tool I'm going to use right now is to view these in an incognito window on SpyFu. Only I'm doing 25 tabs at once. So I am going to just use Control Tab on my keyboard. I'm going to hold down my Control key with my thumb and then just finger my Tab key to go looking for things that I like. Okay? Like this ranks for one keyword. Okay, that beats ranking for none. But in the past year, it's shown no traffic. So this isn't helping me learn too much. One keyword? Pretty much every website can rank for one keyword. So that's not interesting really. Now I'm click tabbing and I'm like, okay, not that one, not that one, not this one, not that one. Whoa, this one. Now they may have keywords going down. Yeah, they sold their domain. They may have disattached the entire website from the domain, right? But 2 keywords means something happened. And so, I could dive in deeper. I could try to figure out what I think it means. Is this good or not? What's the keyword keyword difficulty of 21 and 12, and they're, in the top 100. Might be worth getting this domain. Okay, I'm not kidding. I am not kidding. You might say, but they have no traffic for the past year. Yeah, they might, but it depends. Do they have good backlinks and stuff? They may have had great traffic. What's another place I can look? Archive.org. Check it in the Wayback Machine. See if the Wayback Machine has been saving any of the pages. Because if the Wayback Machine is saving any of these pages, then that means it has been useful one time or another. So archive.org, paste the website in here, just the raw website. Don't need anything like HTTPS. And just see, has this saved anything? Yeah, for the past 2 years. Okay, it hasn't saved a ton, but it has saved, and it's recent. It's not like you see bars back here and then nothing. Do you get it? Bars in the past year already valued. That means that we're probably getting out of the sandbox or got out of the sandbox. Okay? Does that make sense? So yeah, now I can go back and just keep control tabbing away. You know, what else do I see? Ooh, they're ranking for nothing, but there was a time. There was a time that they were getting traffic and stuff. I'll bet I can rebuild the front end of this website, make this thing work. So the only thing that might stop me, this says Philippines. I may have decided to get rid of this whole idea before I start. Should I? No, because it's an extension that's in the US. It's okay if it says Philippines. For all you know, that skin cream company was in the Philippines, and that's why they made the domain name the way they did. But I can still use it for anything in industry. There's no reason that that company in the Philippines cannot talk about everything having to do with skin cream for its market here in the US. The extension was right. It was a .com or a .org or whatever it was, something in the US. Yeah, .org. So there's no reason I cannot make use of that website. And frankly, I should not get rid of it. I'm just showing you, get rid of things that you think are useless to you as you go through, you know. So anything that just looks bad to you, you may as well get rid of it, right? What else do I see? Nothing. Ooh, 6 keywords. Again, I'll check into it, right? Nothing. Like this one's so utterly blank, I'll just get rid of it now. That one, I don't know, but it almost looks like I had a spam issue, or the guy just tried and then gave up like a month later. And if somebody tries and gives up a month or two later, what's that mean? They're not in the game. That means they're not building up good scores. But something led me to this domain in the first place. So I'm just following my flow so I can keep track of why I chose these, and I'm just ruling out what to do at each next step, right? Which ones do I like and don't like each next step? Does that make sense? That way I can build this up. Ooh, there's activity. This thing's out of the sandbox. It's okay that it's not ranking today for anything. It's gotten out of the sandbox. So again, you know, some of these websites I'm going to keep looking into. This one's strong. I don't know what it's going to sell for at auction or if it just expired, but this one had stuff happening for sure, right? I can take a look and see that. Okay, volume, rank, SEO, and keyword difficulty is pretty darn high. A 48, a 33, a 43. Wow. Do I need to care what the keywords are? I would only care to the degree that it gives me a sense of what industry this is all about. Skincare, it says. Sales recruiters in Houston. Okay, that has nothing to do with it unless, you know, well, it could be. It is offering, open up a franchise in Houston, right? That kind of thing. Murray Resources Reviews. I do not know what that is. I'd have to go look. Real Estate Exam Nebraska. What the heck does that have to do with it? I'd have to go look. Why are they showing up for a real estate keyword at all? They're at 74 for the rank, so they're probably not fitting very well for that. That's got to be way off topic. Murray Resources keyword, unless somehow they're a combo. They do skincare and they also do real estate sales, maybe in some area named Lay Garden. I don't know. And then Houston again, oil and gas staffing agency. I do not get it. So the only thing that would slow me down on this is that it doesn't seem to be focused on anything in particular. Okay, you guys get the idea. I'm going to go ahead and break this off.